Good morning, second graders. Today we're going to be using what we learned in yesterday's lesson and adding coins to solve some word problems. So all you'll need today is a paper and a pencil. Let's get started. All right, we're going to start off with our first word problem. Let's read it together. Alex has 3 dimes and 2 nickels in one pocket and 1 quarter and 7 pennies in another pocket. How much money is in Alex's pockets? So what do we do first when we see a word problem? Remember, we read the problem, we draw and we label the problem, we write a number sentence, and then we write a statement or a word sentence to answer the question. So we read the problem together. Alex has 3 dimes and 2 nickels in one pocket and 1 quarter and 7 pennies in another pocket. How much money is in Alex's pockets? The question we want to answer is how much money is in Alex's pockets, both of them together. So what can we draw? We can draw the 2 pockets. One pocket with 3 dimes and 2 nickels, and the other pocket with 1 quarter and 7 pennies. Great. I'm going to give you a second to draw. I want you guys to make sure when you are drawing, you're drawing your coins, but you're writing the amount inside of them so you know what coin it is. It's kind of hard to tell otherwise if you don't write the amount, what coin you're talking about. So these aren't the nicest drawings, but I can easily tell this is a quarter, this is a dime, this is a nickel, and this is a penny. So in your drawing, I want you to try and do the same thing. Okay, so your drawing should look something like this. This is pocket 1, this is pocket 2. What are we trying to find? Remember, we are trying to find how much money is in Alex's pockets. So we need to find the total value of coins in pocket 1 and in pocket 2. So I want you guys to add up the coins in pocket 1, add up the coins in pocket 2. Once you've done that, I want you to write a number sentence and statement to match your work. So let's pause and do that now. Okay, here was pocket 1. For the first pocket, I just skip counted by 10s and then by 5s. So 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. So pocket 1 had 40 cents. For pocket 2, I made a 10. So I have 25 and then 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That's my 10 plus 2 more, 32. So my number sentence, what was it? It was 40, that's for pocket 1, plus 32 for pocket 2, and I got a total of 72 cents. My statement is Alex has 72 cents in his pockets. If you got the same thing, kiss your brain. If you didn't, maybe go back and see where your mistake was and see if you can fix it. So look how we can also represent this problem using a tape diagram. In the tape diagram, I drew my piece of tape, 40 cents for pocket 1, 32 cents for pocket 2, and I'm putting them together to find the total in both pockets. Use part whole language now to describe your drawing, to describe how your drawing matches my tape diagram. So we're going to think back to our drawing with each pocket, and how does that match the tape diagram? You can say it to someone around you. You can think about it, but I want you to pause here and just think about what the connection is. I said each pocket has the same amount of money as the 2 parts of the tape diagram. So, for example, the first part of my tape diagram matches pocket 1. The second part of my tape diagram matches pocket 2. I'm putting these 2 parts together to find the whole. Now let's try a more challenging problem because I know you're ready for it. Let's read it together. Gianna has 12 pennies and 2 quarters in her new piggy bank. She puts 4 nickels, 1 dime, and 4 more pennies. How much money does Gianna have in her piggy bank all together? I want you to pause to show the story. You should have drawn something like this. I started with Gianna's piggy bank and how much she has in it. So 25, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. So this is 12 pennies and 2 quarters, 62 cents that she started with. And then she added in 4 nickels, 1 dime, and 4 more pennies. So she added in 5. Remember, I'm going to start with my biggest amount. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Now I want you to make sure you have the same drawing as I did here. If you don't, fix that now, and then write a number sentence to match your drawing. Press pause to do that, and then play when you're ready. You should have written 62 cents plus 34 cents equals 96 cents. If you did that, great job. If not, go back and fix that math. 62 plus 34 was really easy for me to add because 6 tens plus 3 tens is 9 tens, and 2 ones plus 4 ones is 6 ones, so 96 cents. And my sentence is, Gianna has 96 cents all together. Good job. Let's read our next one together. On Monday, Abby gives 2 dimes and 3 nickels to her sister. On Tuesday, she gives her sister 1 quarter, 1 dime, and 4 pennies. If Abby started with 94 cents, how much does she have now? So what can you draw first? So going back to the problem, what are you going to draw? I'm thinking we draw 2 groups of coins, one for Monday and one for Tuesday. Remember, she gave her sister 2 dimes and 3 nickels on Monday, and she gave her sister 1 quarter and 1 dime and 4 pennies on Tuesday. I want you guys to pause now and draw the amounts for each day. Be sure to label them. Your drawing should look something like this. On Monday, she has 2 dimes and 3 nickels, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35 cents. On Tuesday, she has a quarter, a dime, and 4 pennies. 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 cents. So look at your drawing. What are you trying to find? We need to find the total value of all the coins Abby gave to her sister. And then to find out how much she had left over, we need to subtract the total from 94 cents. So our first step was to add all of these up. Our second step is to subtract that from 94. I want you to go ahead and solve right now. Pause and then press play when you're ready to check your work. Okay, so here we go. I added up Monday, which was 35 cents, and Tuesday, which was 39 cents, and I got a total of 74 cents. Then I needed, for my second part, I needed to do 94 minus 74 to see what she has left over, and the total was 20. So this was tricky because this was a 2-part equation. First, we had to find the total amount for both days, and then we had to subtract that from what she had to start with. You could have found each total and added it together, or you could have counted up the total amount of coins. If I did that, I would have started with my 25, 25, 35, 45, 55. Now I'm going to go to my nickels, 60, 65, 70, now the pennies, 71, 72, 73, 74. So you could have solved that in 2 different ways. And then you do need to subtract 94 minus 74, and you should have 20 left over. Your sentence should have been, Abby has 20 cents now. Now watch how we can also represent this problem using a number bond. This first number bond shows part 1 of our equation. 35 cents on Monday, 39 cents on Tuesday, makes a total of 74 cents. Then we took what she started with, 94, and subtract the 74 to find a total of 20 left over. We can also describe use part-whole relationships to describe this drawing. Monday and Tuesday were our 2 parts to find our whole of what she had in total. Then our total becomes what she had to start with, and we take away 1 part, which was 74, to see what she had left over. So remember, when we're talking about a number bond, the 2 parts that come off of the one are the parts, and the one that's on its own is the total. We can always put these 2 parts together to find the total. So since Abby started with 94 cents, that's the whole. We know that she gave her sister a total of 74 cents, that's 1 part. When we know the whole and 1 part, we can subtract to find out what she has left. So I'm going to pause for a second here. That's all for today's lesson. We're using we're going to be doing word problems. So for your problem set today, I'm just giving you one page. It's 3 word problems to work on. Please read them carefully, draw pictures to match, then write a number sentence to solve, and then write out the answer to each question. So make sure you're writing a sentence as well as finding the answer. Your exit ticket is exactly the same, just 2. So you have 5 word problems all together. Sometimes word problems can be tricky, so if you're getting caught up, always go back to the problem. Make sure you're circling what you know, make sure you're underlining what you're trying to find out, and draw pictures to help you solve. You guys are going to do a great job today. Have fun.